What up, Block fam? Welcome to the episode. Say hello to Zuko and the rest of the team.
What's up?
What's up,
My voice might sound a little bit different, getting over being sick. So, welcome to the announcement video of the new giveaway bike, the Season 10 giveaway bike. I've actually been really excited to show this to you guys because of the story that has evolved behind it. Whenever I originally showed you guys this bike, I didn't know shit about it, but since then, I've learned a lot. Before we get too far into the video, guys, head over to blockheadmoto.com, sign up, select a tier. You guys are in, you get early access to episodes, you get discounts on merchandise from our shop, exclusive access to our Discord, and the ability to like vote on stuff in the Discord.
Oh yeah, we want to know what you think.
Also, we are filming this at the end of the year, so we did want to say Merry Christmas or whatever holiday you celebrate. Happy holidays.
Merry Christmas,
Happy New Year.
This guy's super excited.
Dude, that bubble wrap though.
Yeah, dude.
Yeah, we've got a lot of big changes coming for 2024. As always, stay tuned. Big things coming. But thank you guys, as always, for your support over the years. It has definitely been a crazy journey. So can't thank you guys enough.
That's what he said.
I appreciate you guys. And
You.
so does Zuko.
And you down there.
Yeah, let's go ahead and cut to B-roll. Beautiful reveal footage edited by Justin James here. Show you guys the bike. All right, there you go, guys. The Rev. So I did show you guys this bike previously. So here's the quick backstory behind it. I bought this motorcycle to give away to you guys in Season 6. Season 6 giveaway bike ended up being my purple Sucker Punch that Chris and I actually, that's when we started working together back in the day. We built that bike out, put a Springer front end on it, got custom paint, fixed the tins, all that stuff. There was a lot to be fixed on it. Got it up and running. It was beautiful. Ended up having to give that bike away. I didn't want to give that bike away. We had to give it away because I had bought this motorcycle to give away for Season 6, but we ended up shipping it through this company and they took 5 months to ship it. With our giveaways, we do license and bond them, so everything is above board, everything is legal. I actually need the bike to physically be like in my possession. I need the title to be in the business's name so that we can license and bond it. So since I didn't have it, I had to give away the purple Sucker Punch, which was my personal bike. So I told you guys in the video that I revealed this one. Zuko, you are beautiful, but I need you to come over here. Thank you. So I told you guys in the video that I revealed this one that I was keeping it. I haven't made a lot of episodes on it, but I've rode this bike quite a bit, usually downtown to bike night and stuff like that. Fun bike, especially pulling up, and you know, it always gets looks because it's, you know, chopper vibes, and you know, especially with like the 2-to-1 fishtail you never see. But one of the things that I did talk about that was special about this bike in the reveal episode that I made a while back was the fact that the rear fender here says the Rev, and I had briefly made mention of what that was. I learned from the seller, whose name is Jeff Cochran, who is the owner, basically the person that started Sucker Punch Sally's. He ended up saying, yeah, it belonged to this guy named The Rev, this band out of Dallas. So I was like, cool. I didn't really know much about it, but whenever I said it in the video, and whenever I told Chris about it, I was like, oh shit, it belonged to the Reverend Horton Heat. So I started looking up their stuff. Didn't really know them, but I knew I had heard their songs. I started, you know, doing some Google searching and whatnot. What I came across was the fact that this bike, originally, it was never sold. It was given to the Reverend Horton Heat for doing an event at Sucker Punch Sally's. They basically played for somebody's birthday, and in exchange, they gave them a motorcycle that was custom built specifically for the Reverend Horton Heat, hence the Rev on the back fender. There were some changes made after that. I think the tank was different, but we do have actually original pictures. And Cycle Source magazine back in the day, they made a commemorative plaque that went over this bike. So I ended up doing some Google searching and I came across this video, which is basically Jim Heath talking about the band, talking about how they got the bike.
Hey, I'm Jim Heath, aka the Reverend Horton Heat, and I'm here to describe this wall plaque that pertains to a motorcycle that I used to own, and I just wanted to tell you the story about the motorcycle and why this plaque is here. Years ago, we were playing the Sturgis Bike Rally, which is something Reverend Horton Heat does almost every year now. But we were out walking around the grounds, the Buffalo Chip, and they had this one company called Sucker Punch Sally. We met the guys from Sucker Punch Sally. Eventually, they started liking the band and coming out and everything. And then the owner of Sucker Punch Sally, he wanted to have us play a big party for him, and it was either his birthday or it was something big. And he said, look, I'll build you a motorcycle, Jim, if your band plays my party. And so we were on tour at the time, so we worked it in. We went and played a really cool party at the Sucker Punch Sally headquarters, and Cycle Source magazine was there, and they did a whole photo shoot and story in Cycle Source magazine about this particular motorcycle. So he built this motorcycle. We went and we played his party. It was a lot of fun, but the story got a little bit more twisted after that. So they sent me the motorcycle, but the problem that I had with the motorcycle, for one thing, it wasn't just my motorcycle. My whole band went and played that gig. So it's when he built it, I didn't even really think of this until after the band was playing, after they agreed to do it. It's like, basically I created an asset for Reverend Horton Heat. It was an asset of the band. I couldn't crash it. It kind of became kind of a situation with my band. See what I'm saying? Anyway, I needed room for my hot rod project. The motorcycle was there. Eventually, I had to sell the motorcycle. So I sold the motorcycle, and I sold it through a third party. So I don't even know who owns the motorcycle now. But their bikes are somewhat, I guess, collectible now because of all that stuff. Since I had sold the motorcycle, I don't need the wall plaque anymore. So here it is. But it is definitely an interesting time in the history of Reverend Horton Heat. So
there you go. That's a cool story behind it, right? Here's the part where it gets even cooler. So I was on the High Seas Rally cruise, and I was talking to the owner of Cycle Source magazine. For some reason, I ended up getting on Google and looking up Sucker Punch Sallies because I was basically saying how like I've owned a few, Sucker Punch bikes. And randomly, I came across a listing. So I bought this big box, which I have not opened yet. I have not seen what's inside of this box. If I haven't been scammed, this box should include that plaque
What if we got scammed?
that Jim Heath from the Reverend Horton Heat signed. So we have the bike, we have the video, we have the story, we have the signed plaque. Zuko,
That would be the whole kit.
open that box. All right, let's go ahead and do one of these like little. There we go. We didn't get scammed. It's the actual plaque. So there's the plaque from the video, and on the back, the signature. Jim Reverend Horton Heat. That makes this way more badass. So this is what the bike originally looked like. It had like the whole cowl in the front, but you can tell based on oil tank. Yeah, there's a different tank here. So it is not an AMF. Whenever I made that video, a lot of you guys were like, ew, gross, an AMF Harley. It's a Evo.
Whoa. That's just a damn sticker.
Right. It's just a sticker. So we're gonna remove this sticker. So yeah, there you go, guys. We got the plaque, a signature on the back. We got the bike. Now here's the part where it made it super cool for me. One of the things I discovered, well, two of the things I discovered. One, from Texas. Yeah, I'm from Texas as well, born and raised. Woo! Yeehaw! Second thing I discovered was like a lot of their songs sounded familiar, and I was like, where the have I heard these songs before? I had heard them while playing Tony Hawk's Pro Skater back in the day. Zuko. The songs are on Tony Hawk's Pro Skater, so I skateboarded all through high school. Chris skateboarded for a long time as well. I mean, he still wears like DCs and Etnies and Osiris's, and I've got a skateboard over there that's a Zero. So that skateboarding lifestyle, playing the video games when you couldn't actually be skating was like it made you think of new tricks, like made you look at stuff a lot differently. And so like that soundtrack is like just baked into my head. And so whenever I finally came across a Reverend Horton Heat song that was in the video game, I was like, oh, there you go. Full package of the Season 10 bike that we're giving away. We're building choppers from like frame up now. We've got the purple Panhead that we built in collaboration with Drew at Freak Show Fabrication. The last season bike that we're working on as well that we're finishing up. It's like a shovel Panhead. To take something like this was like more of like a production line chopper, but it's incredibly special because of the story behind it. If I wanted another bike like this, we could build it, which is super cool to say. That's why we're offering up this one for Season 10. of the Blockhead bike giveaway. So how do they get in on the giveaway?
You go to blockheadmoto.com, sign up, select the tier,
get access?
early access to YouTube's YouTube videos,
merch,
discounts on merch, access to our exclusive Discord, entries to the bike.
Also through Discord, we do a lot of voting, so that'll be another thing, you know, if we decide to do stuff to the bike, change it up. We do factor in the community's opinion in which direction we go with stuff. So we're more than likely going to be changing up the tank. We'll probably keep the same color scheme, obviously keeping the fender. We've got a couple things to address on the engine. Overall, she's a runner. Like I've been riding this bike. I hope you guys are super stoked about the giveaway here, especially for the fact that it comes with the plaque, autographed. You guys have the whole story behind it. To me, it just makes it that much better. Like, you know the origination story of the motorcycle, and so that's super cool. If you guys have any questions on it, do me a favor, post up down in the comments below. You guys let us know your thoughts. All right, hope you guys have enjoyed this episode, though. If you have, do me a favor, hit the like button. If you're not subscribed, hit subscribe, hit the bell icon, so it sends you notifications of future uploads and activity. Until next time, ride safe, stay vigilant. Catch you guys in the next one.